and you keep it right there because that means you are ready for me to teach you the next ninja move. Hey y'all, my name is Teacher Tony and thank you for joining me today as I share my 3 top secret classroom management tips for primary grades. That's K through 2. So if you'd like to up your classroom management game, these are the tricks for you. So just hang around. If you haven't already, please take a second to subscribe to my channel. I am working hard to give my very best information to help teachers like you, my teacher friends. So down below, please click subscribe and hit the little bell and you'll get notifications from me. Other than that, let's get going on our topic today. Y'all, I would never brag on myself because I don't believe in that. But I have been told time and time again that I'm very strong in the area of classroom management. It is something that really strikes a passion within me because long ago it made the biggest difference in my classroom. That is why today I'm coming at you with 3 of my top secret, meaning they've never been shared anywhere before, classroom management tips, things that I could not teach a day without. Let me begin by telling you that I have a free implementation guide available for these 3 routines. Go to my website, teachertony.com/top secret, and you can get this free guide that has all the steps and things you need to say written down for you, ready to go. Okay, let's get on to trick number 1, the transition break. When I taught kindergarten, transitions from one place to another could be horrific. I mean, horrible, time-wasting, energy-sucking things. So that is why I created this little hack to get my kids from one place to another and started on another task as quickly as possible. I call this the transition break, and I explain it to my students like this. Do you know how football players come together in a huddle before a big game to talk about something really important? Maybe they are going to talk about a way to steal the ball, or maybe even the winning play of the game. During this time, their coach steps in and tells them exactly what they need to do to make that happen. After they know exactly what to do, they do something really cool, and I've always loved it. They go like this: 1, 2, 3, break! And then they scurry off to the game and they do whatever their coach told them to do because they're awesome. Well, we're going to use this drill in our classroom, but we are not football players. Oh no, we are ninjas. And we're going to do it in a super sneaky, stealthy ninja way. So we're getting ready to practice. I'm going to show you just what to do, and I want you to use your sneakiest ninja skills. Let's practice. Of course, now that you've introduced the concept, you're going to teach your kiddos those steps to make this new procedure a routine. I have all those steps outlined for you on my blog and in that implementation guide that you can print out to take with you into your classroom. Now let's take a look at exactly what that transition break looks like in my classroom. Wonderful job on your vocabulary words. Now it is time for us to go to our seats and work on some spelling. So when we break, I want to see 2 things. I want to see super sneaky over to our seats just like ninjas. And I also want to see ready signals on top of tables. So super sneaky ninjas and ready signals. Ready? Go! Let's move along to trick number 2. Secret trick number 2 is something that I love so much. It's called the ready signal. One of the most commonly used phrases in my classroom and even at home with my little gals when I'm teaching them is put on your ready signal or give me your ready signal, little ninjas. So this is the ready signal. And anytime I say ready signal, my hands just do this naturally because it is ingrained within me and it will become ingrained in your students as well, which will be super helpful for you when you just need those little twerky little movie hands to be still in an invisible spot. So that's exactly why I created this little trick. I introduced the ready signal to my kids like this. Oh, kids, ninjas are the coolest people ever. They sneak around and defeat the bad guys and save the world. But they couldn't do any of that if they weren't trained and ready to listen to their ninja trainer. So I'm going to teach you a way that ninjas show their trainer that they are ready to listen. It is called the ready signal. Can you do this? You got it! You already know! Yes, when the instructor says ready signal, the ninjas just do that automatically. They put their hands together on top of their desk or in their lap if they're on the carpet. They are sitting straight and tall and they are ready to learn their next ninja move. So you can see that my students are geared up and ready to learn this new procedure. From there, I would teach them the steps and practice, practice, practice. And I have outlined that for you on my blog. Now let's look at what the ready signal looks like in my classroom. As soon as you're finished cleaning up, give me a ready signal. Looking good. Secret number 3. Secret number 3 is what I call the unpredictable callback. Guys, I love callbacks. They're a beautiful thing. My kids are wild, I call out something, they reply, and suddenly I have their full attention. But callbacks eventually gave me a problem in the classroom. Some of them I would overuse and kids would be bored with it. They wouldn't really respond. Other times maybe I didn't use them enough and they weren't familiar enough with them to call back what they were supposed to. It just felt like most of the time I was teaching callbacks and not really getting the result I wanted from the callback. So that is why I created this little trick. I call it the unpredictable callback because although students know exactly what to do, they never know exactly what to do. That will make more sense in just a minute. I use this callback in many different ways every single day and it never fails to give me the result that I want. So here is how I introduce this new concept to my kids. Kiddos, today I want to teach you another trick that I learned when I was in Ninja Training Academy. It is top secret. This is what ninja trainers use to get the attention of their ninja students, to teach them another top secret skill. First, the ninja trainer says, "Eyes on your teacher," and then you repeat after me and do this. Eyes on your teacher. Next, the ninja trainer will tell you where to put your hands. But guess what? It's always different. So you have to listen and make sure you have your eyes on your teacher. So it goes like this. Eyes on your teacher. And then you repeat. And then I'll say something like this. Hands on your hips. And then you would repeat and do what I did. Hands on your hips. And you'd keep it right there because that means you were ready for me to teach you the next ninja move. That's how they did it in the Ninja Academy. And that's how we're going to do it here in our classroom. So of course after that point, your kids are ready to practice the unpredictable callback. And there are many different variations of this callback. Hands on your hips, hands on your elbows, hands on your shoulders, hands on top of your head. anywhere. My favorite is hands on your belly button. Eyes on your teacher.
Eyes on your teacher.
Hands on your knees.
Hands on your knees.
Wonderful, wonderful. Eyes on your teacher.
Eyes on your teacher.
Hands on your belly button.
Hands on your belly button.
It's so fun and such a great way to engage your students' attention and without that big long list of callbacks. Don't run off just yet. Make sure that you implement and practice these routines effectively. No matter what kind of life-changing, top secret, amazing trick you learn, if you're not consistent with it, it's not gonna work. These tricks will only bring you the same success that I found if you implement them effectively and you maintain consistency. If you do that, I promise that these 3 tricks will make your life so much easier. They'll help you manage your classroom in a way that is not only beneficial for you, but is fun for your kids. I promise you'll love it and they will love it too. Thank you so much for listening to my tricks. I hope you'll go download that implementation guide and give them a good go around. If you do, please let me know. These are my babies that I'm letting out into the wild. I've never shared them like this publicly before. I'm a little nervous about that. If you don't mind, please share your insight with the rest of the teachers that may be here to see this. You may have a real jewel of a trick that you could share. It doesn't have to be a secret. That could help and inspire another teacher to bring change in their own classroom. In the meantime, guys, I'm Teacher Tony. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to share some more ideas with you soon. Good luck, teacher friends.